like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside
Hey guys, Kevin here. Okay. Reset and everything. Oop, audio should be back. And okay, so today's live stream slash video, because this will be uploaded after, so people that are watching this, hello. This is gonna be me talking about canceled games that I've worked on, and I'm gonna show you guys the gameplay if there's any gameplay developed so far. I'm gonna talk about the games in no particular order. I have like 10 of them to show. I think that's gonna be it for the live stream. So let's get into this. Up. This. Yeah, you'll see my game. Well, my. So, first one I wanted to talk about would be Sold to Keep 2. I talked about it recently. I made a post on Game Jolt, and I haven't talked about it since then. So it's kind of just been like that. So what was the game about? It was yeah. Let me just go get the document so I can give you guys the good description of it. Should be here on my phone. Okay, I got the document. Written back in October. So okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's do this. So the game would start with you playing Scary Man Hellgate, which would be a sequel from the first game where you played Scary Man 2, this would be Scary Man 3, Hellgate. And basically you would find out at the end that it was a fan tribute for the game's developer from the last game because he died. So basically this is a sequel story-wise to that. Wait, I'm sorry. Ah. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, basically you get reviews at the end, and basically the reviews are like Buggy Mass Bad Tribute, using the guy's name for views or downloads or whatever. Don't remember exactly what it's gonna be. Then you go out, uh, take a walk, and you meet the new demon for this game. It wasn't gonna be Sir again. It was gonna be Mister, to continue the funny name of Sir Mister, and basically he was gonna offer you. Um, Let me get the official quote. But yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I haven't planned this. I just said I'm gonna talk about my games. So basically, the wind would stop blowing, leaves would stop falling from the trees, everything would fade to gray, and then you would meet the new demon, Mister. He explains that he can help you and not be sad. He helped the game developer. Uh, so I'm very confused. Uh, oh, Dream Demons helped the developer from the last game, so he can help them again. And basically, he would just help you patch bugs. All you would need to do is sign a paper, like the last game. So sign a contract, and that would be, the fancy thing of signing the contract and getting signed in. And if you decided not to sign it, he would say, "Oh, I'm gonna squish you like a bug," and then you transform into a real bug, and he squishes you. It was gonna be a secret ending, and basically the title card would show up after. You would wake up, like, you would be in a dream, and then you would talk to the developer from the first game, and he would just tell you, "Don't take the deal, like, go back, don't do this." And then you go back into the forest, you summon the demon, and then you like, "Oh, I want my soul back," or something. And basically he's a gambling man, so he offers you 6 days the get another chance, like basically the first game all over again. You have another chance to get your soul back. All you have to do is play his game. So then you go back to sleep, and then you wake up and you're like, "Wow, that was a really weird dream." It was basically like, when you wake up and you don't know if it's real what just happened in the dream. So basically you just wake up and you're like, "What the heck happened? Like, that didn't happen." And you find a note on your hand saying, "Yes, that did happen." So the demon's just messing with you at that point. And basically you would the choices for this game, last game had four. It was go to work, hang out with a friend, what else was hang out with a friend, hygiene, and code, I think. Hi everybody. But this game would have fixed bugs, going to the restaurant, uh, doing a test, and personal hygiene again. And basically, you would be in a room instead of having the buttons like all on the side, like be like, "Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4," like, "Oh, I can just pick randomly." This, you would actually have a bedroom, and you would have to click the item in the bedroom to go to the area. Like the fix bugs, you would have to click on your laptop. Go to the restaurant, you have to click on a brochure. The test would be a math book. Basically, it would all be like connected where you would have to do that. And then basically the loop would become like the 6 days you would have to play, and every day gets harder, blah blah blah, like the first game. And I'll show you, because I only worked on the broken games, and I'll show you how they're broken, and they're the only parts that are actually done in the game. So let me just talk about the stuff. So um um going to the restaurant, table for one, you'll be eating, the demon will come to annoy you. You must scare him away. you must scare him away to not look crazy. Because if if he's just there, you'd be crazy by just speaking to him and just talking to yourself. So he'll kick you out of the restaurant for making sound or something. Uh, Personal hygiene, you'll have to wash your hands and go to the shower. Nothing crazy. Uh, Schoolwork, you would have to study for a big test. You would have to answer math questions or something stupid like that, like depending on the subject. And there would be two possible endings to the game. Like the first game, there's a good and bad ending. Basically, the bad end, if you don't keep your stats up, then the demon just keeps your soul and ta-da, end of the game. And I wanted to keep the game the same, where like the good ending isn't really a good ending. It's still bad, and there's a twist because I'm a very twisty man. And I love twists. So the game would end with him just laughing, saying that like that he doesn't have to give you back anything because he's a sore loser. You did break the contract, and then he would say that like the big twist would be he was the game developer from the when after the title card you had a dream with the developer telling you to break the contract. Basically, it was him because he's a dream demon. He can go into your dreams and just be anybody he wants. So he just fucked with you, and basically you just broke the contract, and so he can keep the soul no matter what, even if you lost or won. So basically, like you had a possibility of getting your soul back, but because you broke the contract, he didn't really have to do anything. He just wanted to mess with you for 6 days. And then he explains to you, like, because you're in the forest talking to him, like at the beginning. Basically, he tells you, like, now because your soul's gone, in my universe, my games, there's something called the rot, where once your soul's been taken, it's like a tree, like without roots, you start to rot away, and basically just your fingers would become black, fall off. Basically, it would just all disgusting. You would just fall apart and just rot like compost. And basically, the ending is just you're there and you rot away into the forest to be a tree or something. And then after the credits would be a little after credit scene, like Avenger style, of like you would hear the demon laughing and eating your soul as a peanut butter thing, as a peanut butter sandwich. And I was also playing with the idea of maybe like you would have the option to go back and fight him, but like I said, the game never finished. So I was thinking of 1 to 2 hours for the gameplay. Anyway, okay, the boring talk is over of me explaining the game. So let me show you. So this was Scary Man Hellgate. So just gonna make sure everything works. Okay. Basically, you would have to relight the candle and close the gate. This I was very happy about because, like, look at that. Look at this. This is like, peak mechanics. I'm very happy with the lighting too. I made it all in Photoshop. Like, let me see if I can try to explain how this works. So you have the background with no candle, but then, you're confused on how I even did this myself. Okay, that's what I did. It's two different backgrounds. One has the light in, and the other one has no light in where the candle is. So basically, like, whoop, when you would light it again, oh, back to being lit. So, well, I like just doing twists. Fun, interesting. It turns everything that you knew on top of your head. So anyway, it was just all a lot of figuring out where the lighting is. I don't know. I had fun photoshopping this. It was a very fun scene. This was the bug thing I was talking about, where you would be the bug. So like you would have to run and then what are the developer keys? Okay, it was spacebar. So basically, it's gonna be very rough. Of basically his hand would come crush you, and that would be the end. Like blood pouring behind his hand. I think his hand goes away eventually. Doesn't no. But basically, you just bleed and die. Um, So this was the computer. You had bugfinder.exe, internet, music, recycling. The game tells you how much the total amount of bugs. Like, oh, there's 3 bugs in game 3, 2 bugs in game 2. There's gonna be different amount of bugs. For like a couple of games, I don't remember. I think there's gonna be 7 in total. 7 games. So I'll show you each game because they've been finished. So, uh, Adventure of 8 was. It sounds stupid, but it's a Kevin.exe funny game. But this one was based off. I wrote a story and I wanted to do a little animated TV, not TV series, little animated YouTube thing because I originally wanted to be an animator, but clearly I can't draw. So, my idea was the Adventure of 8, which would be Kevin and 8 children, doing stuff, just chilling, and each episode would be about a kid, and like there would be a bigger story, but never happened. And the Lost EP is just a joke because there's no lost episode. I only have episode 1 written, so ain't anything lost. This one was gonna be, well, I'll just play it and I'll explain it after. Accident wasn't your fault. Daddy, look at me. Huh? Run sounds. Gunshot. Fucking. Daddy, daddy. And then fist and.
Borf.
So basically, it would be. My voice isn't. Yeah, my voice isn't that deep. It's Wiki. But yeah. So basically, the fake episode that the game is talking about is called the Hunting Accident. Basically, Kevin just gets shot trying to protect one of the children from the hunter. So not much lore is there. So it's just poop. But let me replay the game, but I won't fix the bug because this one was the bug where the jump scare won't load. So you see it in the corner, it was quick fix or something. Continue walking. Yes, yes. Smart code error detector. Engine crash. Please review code and fix. So basically, the game would just crash, and that would be it. Scary Man Hellgate is basically the same thing, but like oh, the closed gate is missing. Fix. Now it's back. There's stuff like that. Like, and I think the other bug to fix was at the end, like the game wouldn't load the end screen or something. You have to add it back. Nothing too crazy in that. It was just the same game as I developed in the like this, but I added bugs, intentional bugs into it without trying to create real bugs. This one was funny. It was the boop and broke. Boop boop. This is actually a drawing I drew. Like it's a long time ago. I've actually drew this, and the nose was attached, but I just went into Photoshop and I photoshopped out the nose, and I can just move it wherever, and that's why it's slightly brown all around because poor photoshopping. I think it's a 20. Oh, like what's going on? Then you can fix it, suck back on. Click in, and eventually it will break again. I think at 40. So now it moves, it'll bounce all around, and at 50, I think we can fix it because it's too annoying. Oh, and you had to fix it quick. And then the last one is just it's flipped the other way. So, oops. So yeah, you can see like I don't know, it's like that. And then the code isn't that bad. Honestly, I'm looking back at it and I don't understand any of my coding, but hey, must mean something. Adventure V was still 50 code. Not bad. This is like 40. Bad. Not bad at all. Anyway, that was Sold to Keep 2. Like I said, kind of dead and won't ever really appear, so end of that one. I'll save changes to it. Curse of the Dream Demons. This one I don't really remember much about. It was going to be a game where you would have to go fight different demons, and like they would each have and I they would each have a different thing. One would be a game developer demon, one would be a music demon, and you would have to complete their challenges, and they would just basically die, and then you would have to fight the mega boss at the end, and I think that was it. I canceled this one because like I had no really idea for it. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't think it was gonna be fun, and if I don't think it's gonna be fun, there's no point to continue working on it. I just like the progress percent, and like I actually kept track of everything. And this is the first game where I had the star background. Now, which I use a lot. I repurpose that code. I think that's like you can tell it wasn't far in development. A lot of write end was done for it, but not any code end. So anyway, I'm gonna close that because I don't have much to talk about. I'm gonna skip Project Bird for now, and I'll talk about Project Bird after. I'll skip Isolation 2. I'll go on to When Worlds Collide. When Worlds Collide is the thumbnail for this video. So basically, it would be this was gonna be April Fool's game where all my games come together and you would have to fight them. Basically, like Ultimate Custom Night. So it was gonna be that. Like you had Freak Show characters. The top row was Freak Show characters. You had Sold to Keep characters. You had Minion, Minion, and the Rubber Ducky. You had Kevin from Kevin.exe. You had, I don't think it had a name. The Lurker from Delirium. You had a zombie kid from my first game, or my second game was Zombie Survival. And you had the Midnight Man, of course. Then you go into the game, and well, as you can see, this was it. It was a bunch of different things from different games, like Sold to Keep stuff, Blocky World from Asylum. I don't remember what game he's from. He's just there. The Toilet from Sold to Keep. Make Lurking Great Again. Vote Lurker. And you would have cameras. Like nothing was definitely. Nothing was ever definitely finished. Oh, thank you, Max. And let me see what the gameplay was. I had it all written. Written in my notes. I wrote what each character does. Or do I not have that? Also, the name is just a reference to the episode of SpongeBob where there's the robot and the caveman, and they sing about when worlds collide. Okay, I don't think I have it, so I will go off memory. If I am wrong, then I am wrong. Oh, actually, I have them. I just the original name was Ultimate Custom Night, but instead of C, it was a K for Heaven. So nothing really crazy. Okay, so yeah, let me go into the game. Rockstar would make a deal with you, it would be good or bad. So basically, the the Funtime Fox, Rockstar Foxy from Ultimate Custom Night, uh, minion will just watch you, and then you'll have a bar, and you'll get more nervous, and your game, like you'll touch, your actions will become more erratic. So stuff would probably move around a little bit, and like you just go crazy as Bozo. Okay, I wrote these in random order, didn't I? Must feed him or he will feed on you. So go on a camera and give him bones or something. Could be something like that. She would a cat girl. Does she have a name? I don't know. They call it cat girl. She would just hold on to you, and you'd have to break free from her. Ringleader doesn't have anything. In my notes, it's completely blank, so don't know what he's gonna ever do. Then I got Kevin from Kevin.exe. He would just be on your computer and block out your cameras, so you'd have to fix it, reset. The soul is also blank, so I don't know what it was gonna do, but most likely it was good. I honestly don't know. I don't know what I had planned for it, so these two currently have no plans. The Midnight Man, you must keep a candle lit from 2 to 3 a.m. So after 3, you're safe with him. Zombie, you would have to keep survivors away from him. So basically, it would be management on a camera. A lot of management. Lurker doesn't have any plans either, so completely blank. QD, basically he would run across your screen, and you would have to smack him with a broom. Basically, what his gameplay is and in Freak Show 2, the unreleased version on Game Jolt, the Invisible Freak, he would come into your office, and you would have to give him treats. So basically, you would have to listen. You heard growling, then you would have to feed him. End of story. And then we have Wackadoodle, the duck. He would attack your mouse. So I guess basically like Nightmare On, where he would just pop up where your mouse is, and you would have to avoid. So yeah, that was this game, and that's all the notes I have about the game. So what everything else was gonna be about, who knows? Okay, end of that one. Yeah, a lot of talking. Okay, this one that keeps on popping up. Do you trust me? Do you guys trust me? Basically, this game would be you'd be in a laboratory, and there would be a shapeshifter among you, and you would be locked in a broom closet, and people would come to your door asking you, "Do you trust me? Let me in." And basically, you have to say yes or no, and try either they would die or you would die for letting whoever in. And basically, the only gameplay I had so far was you could scribble on the walls whatever you want. Like 2nd, 23rd, 2021. So, lost gameplay. So basically, yeah, you could just draw on thing whenever you wanted. That would be it. I didn't finish this game because I didn't really see a consequence from just turning everybody away and just being like, screw everybody. So there was no point to the game, and I didn't know how to fix it. So I was just like, I'll just save this idea for later, and I did. But that game ended up getting canceled too, and I'll talk about it right after this one. So yeah, laboratory shapeshifters, couldn't really do anything with that. So end of that. I killed it right on the spot. What game are they gonna show me now? I gotta talk about that one. Okay. Isolation was going to be the replacement for Do You Trust Me? Same idea. You're in a camp. You're not a scientist though. You're a janitor for an Antarctic space about saving the planet against global warming, or don't melt the ice caps or something. And basically, you just do your janitorial tasks on the first night, on the first day, and then you would go to bed, wake up, and everybody would be dead. Basically, the twist of the game is scientists, they didn't want to do research to save the ice caps or whatever I said. Basically, they were like, we found this alien technology, an alien robotic polar bear, and basically they played with it and had a security system on board which was black goo, and basically this black goo would just kill whoever got in its way. So uh, the alien technology was going to be important, and you'll see it in a different project I'll talk about later on, where trying to think about it. The people, yeah, the robots had nobody controlling it. It was just alien robots from outer space that just wanted to kill humans because they ate humans, took the blood, and transformed their blood into fuel. So basically, very organic way of fueling up your car. So they would just eat humans, take the blood, and make it into gas or whatever they use to power up their suits. So basically, that's the point of the thing. And the security system was just so people wouldn't tamper with it. Clearly, one was frozen in the ice, and it attacked back. So I'll show you the overworld first, and then I'll show you my all my test assets and my testing. So this is your janitorial man, the bedroom. I was happy with the floor texture. I don't know why. Um, and why was this game canceled? I don't remember. I think just a lack of trust in it, and just didn't feel right about it. So you had a walkie-talkie comm thing, uh, a cafeteria, little cafeteria area. Oh, I didn't put any collision. A cutting board, uh, like a lot of scratches on stuff. And I think every so often, if you stay here long enough, there's gonna be a fish that passes. Oh, talking about fish, he passed. I'm just gonna mute myself 2 seconds and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a sip of something because I'm very thirsty. Okay, that helps a lot from not dying of dehydration. uh, so yeah, this was gonna be your basic cabin, and I'm stuck. That was also a bug that I didn't know how to fix. You just get stuck and then you start all the way up the wall. You had the bathroom, and you had an elevator area where you would get teleported to thing. Is there a way that maybe that's right? Yeah, this would be you would take the elevator and you would come down here into the laboratory. You'd be able to listen to audio tapes, see the toxic stuff. You would see the containment chamber, and it got away. The black goop. Call it. It's a big area. I didn't know what it was gonna fill it with. A heater, and that was it. Okay, no. What was gonna be for? But yeah, this was the polar bear. You see the jaw's broken, and the light's like barely flashing. That was gonna be it. That. Anyway, I can show you the map here. Oop. It's a pretty big area. And there's gonna be a kill off point at some points. Because basically, I was putting everything all on the same map. Like this was the underground basement that you saw that we just get teleported to. And another area right here was gonna be the ship, because you're gonna at some point try to escape on a ship, and the game was just gonna take place there. Let me see if I have notes on that. What was the name? Hello, everybody. So these were. Why is it flipped? Why is it flipped? Uh, this was gonna be the ice cave. It was gonna be an owl originally, but then I decided polar bear would probably work better. It was gonna be an area where it could attack like black goop. Nothing crazy. Uh, and yeah, the game was gonna finish where the company, like, the company shows up at some point, and they will, you think they're there to save you, but then they start burning everything down to the ground, like trying to burn the black goop. And basically, we get an ad on TVs basically saying like, oh, you can still trust us, like we still love the environment, but like, that accident happened back in the ice caps, like a lazy janitor left the heater on all night and something burnt down the camp and killed everybody inside. Basically, which is all fake, but they have to cover it up somehow. So you can see I got pretty much everything I wanted. Like I drew the entrance, the bedroom, a little storage room, the bathroom, elevator, cafeteria, the stuff, the lab, heater, metal scraps, water, work tables, tubes. Yeah, you would have to try to keep warm and do your tasks. Like, and you can see I even dated my work a while ago. Number 4. Ah, this would be the boat. Crazy. You would have an inventory of like clothes, whatever else, because you could take off your clothes or something and just die inside the cold. Different enemies was called the Crawl, which had a human voice, slow, hunts, can barely see you. The main enemy would be hunters, male voice, male voice, human voice, fast, it hunts, it can hear. Oh, it can't, can. I think I wrote it can't hear. And then you had the dog, doesn't talk, fast, does hunt, doesn't hunt, can hear you and see you. So that was my concept for enemies. And then I think this was just an overview of everything. Yeah. Ice caves, the boat, labs. This was the ice cave. You're gonna see dead bodies, and the whole game was planned out. So let's come back here and let's go to my test world. Ooh, a lot of words. This would be the test area. You see, I was working on the camera because the camera had an interesting feature where it wouldn't follow you at some point. It just gets stuck. This was for the enemies so they can track you. It would track you, but just being a little bit behind. The camera wouldn't follow you in every area, so it would just get disconnected. So you can see I have dead lab people, one with their face ripped off, and then just blood spewing out. I got a bunch of little tools that were gonna be scattered around the map. A fire, the elevator, and then you got the enemies in all their states. So we got him in his idle animation, the hunter, them going away and then him hunting you. Then you got the crawler, which doesn't crawl anymore, but walked, appeared in his idle. Then you have the dog just running after you, disappearing and running or idle. So yeah, this was just all the textures in one area, so I could test them. And over here, we actually have one enemy with AI. He would hunt you, hunt you, hunt you. If you went too far away, he would just disappear. But anyway, that was my testing area. You could just see like everything was just kind of scattered in little parts. This wasn't connected to this that. Bunch of little things like that. Everything was just all moved around. You could just see the AI. Like I said, that game never happens. Yeah. What's next? What you guys want to? What? I'll let you guys pick what you guys want to see next. Project Bird, Darkness Scares Me, Bonzo's Bistro, or That One Night, The Driver. Vote now. Ooh, I'm gonna just chillax for a second. Too much talking. Yeah. Arr, arr. Give me my mic to drink again. Haha. Overall. Okay, so Darkness Scares Me then. Um, this would be um Candyland. Well, not Candyland, but Darkness Scares Me would be in a kid's imagination. Basically, a kid would be falling down a chest, and then he would hit his head, and he would end up in this world where he would have to save it from darkness. Ella prophecy, like, oh, the prophecy foretold you, you can save our world. And basically, you would start in Candyland, you would go into a war zone, into what else was garbage junkyard, and then the darkness lair, I think. Basically, this game was talking about death because the kid fighting darkness was gonna be, oh, the kid is dying and he's fighting death itself. So basically, you're just in a coma for the entire game, and the game is just like, okay, just play with this gummy bear. Talking about gummy bear, you have the king gummy bear. Because I don't remember how the save files worked. Game was already started, so here we go. And basically, you just walk around and everything would just be bouncy. So you come into the safe room and you buy milk, health, or carrots. It would be an RPG kind of style game. You would get in fights with random people and you would have to fight like corrupted gummy bears and stuff. The carrots would just let you see better. Milk would make you stronger, and health was just health. And then you had your backpack, which was your inventory. And basically, oh, I got this, you could use it, and then you basically buy everything with stickers. Because I thought that was pretty kiddish. Let me see if I got any art of. Nope. Just a little fun fact for you Freak Show fans out there. The first game was just in development called Wisdom Tooth. What did that mean? I don't know. I said it's a fun fact, not I'm gonna tell you what it means. So, did I have it? Basically, you had if it loads, my computer has a hard time with this. Corrupted gummy bear, normal gummy bear, king gummy bear, corrupted queen gummy bear. That was it. Did I have any? Pretty early in development. Darkness, playing around with the concept, but thinking of a little teddy bear. Guess that's it. I didn't really have anything else. Also, the tutorial Candyland War Junk Workshop, and not bad. I think that's all I got from that game. I don't have any else. Canceled due to me not trusting myself to make an RPG. So, uh, what next? I want to say Project Bird for last, so I think I'll talk about Bonzo's Bistro. This was not my game exactly. Somebody not commissioned me, but I was working part of a team as a coder, and I worked on this game. But just one day they stopped talking to me, so I'm just stuck here with a game that's not finished and missing stuff. Is my live stream working or is it dead? Can you guys see me good? My live stream on my end is all messy wessy. Okay, no, everything's fine. Okay. So I'll just play and I'll show you, and nothing. I don't know. I did the art, not all of it, but most of it, except like the trees at the end and the mountains, but the rest is all me. You'd have power ups. Boop boop. Aha. And then you would get to the hill. Whee! That's how the game would go. Yay! You won with 29 seconds, and the clouds would move, the hearts would beat, and everything would just be happy. But frame 2 was just testing some picture sites, and this was level 2, which was not finished yet. You would pick up wings, and you would only have one heart. To be able to fly, you have to avoid a shark, and these enemies were just repurposed because their collision still worked. Like they would kill you, so it would just be try to survive. Nothing really cool, but I enjoyed level 1. This took forever to develop, and the hell with giant snowman. I don't remember I remember putting that in the game, but I don't remember what the reason. But yeah, this would be it. You would have a penguin at the end of the level. It would just be that. Let me die in the game. I don't remember what happens if I die. Boop. Kill me. Okay, you just fade out. So that was Bonzo's Bistro. Just canceled due to nobody talking to me about the project anymore. So I'm just stuck here with a game that I can't really do anything with. Have everything done. It's just a matter of what to do. So that'll lead us on to That One Night, The Driver. That One Night was gonna be an anthology series I was gonna do called That One Night, and then basically that one night something blank. Like that one night the driver, that one night the babysitter, that one night the medic. Basically, just all following a story of something that happened one night. Um, there would be no connections in between. The first one was going to be the driver, and it was basically this game was about grief. You were part of a hit and run, like you hit a little girl and you killed her, and basically this is you grieving, like you're stuck to drive on a road and your radio would mess up. A ghost girl would chase you and try to kill you for just trying because you killed her. And let me show you the gameplay. Everyone play it as a game. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay. You would have your high beams on, and you see you would have fuel. Driving would kill it, and having your high beams. So, you, I would recommend just driving like this. Lose a lot less. With this, you go down a lot faster, and the high beams would be the only way to kill the ghost girl chasing you. So you just have to know your area. And I think if the car dies, anyway, I'll show you when like the car dies what happens. Okay, there's nothing here. The radio was supposed to play stuff. I'll have to go through my notes to tell you guys exactly what the story was. I think you would have to go to the radio station because they would be playing weird stuff on the radio, and then basically you'd find out like you were dead, not dead, but like in a weird dream area. You had the gas station you would be able to stop at. Where'd you go? Let me in. Go with the go. Uh, I just pressed the button. I'll show you the areas after because I guess I can't load them at the moment. Basically, you'd be able to stop at the gas station, pick up gas, pretty obviously. Uh, I don't remember the map. I don't honestly. It was pretty big. It was one of the biggest maps I've made in a game. Stop. But I don't. Stop. Stop. I need to stop making weird sounds. Is my car almost dead? Almost. Everything would fade to black. Don't remember if I hit. I guess once you're dead, you're dead. Let me just see what the now like ghost spawn is like. You see that it pops up and high beam and it would go away. 0 for the channel 6.6. Channel 6. Gas station. But yeah, so you would have to. The host would just talk to you and just be like, "Hey, come here." I'll see if I can actually find the files for the story. Boop, 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 boop. I'm hitting everything. Okay, I got the original thing, but I got no thing other than what I told you guys already. So, uh, you got the drive-in theater would say die-in theater tune movie because there's a whole cutscene, not cutscene, but thing done for. I don't remember how I these stuff together. Come here, file applications and the driver. What were the save files called? TON. Looking for TON. This one. Open it in Notepad. Uh, uh, uh. I guess. How did I do this? Maybe this. There's one that teleported. Up there. Okay. Got any. Yeah, the video is gonna be released, so don't stress. I'm gonna add a developer code live on screen for all of you. I press 9. Here is. Oh, the IRE. So I guess up arrow just wraps everything. So this would be it. This would be the final area. Come in. You would be locked into it, and your gas won't go down anymore. Drive this. You go in, and basically whatever you go into a building, it would be like this. Either go back to the road, close the game out, and send you back. So you had convenience store. Not a lot of people pass here. Do you want to buy a gas drink? Costs you $30. So you'd have this whole little area. Where else did I had all the areas built onto the map. Yes, a lot of areas. Okay, nothing else. Okay, you had the radio station, which was empty at the moment. You see, built, and then you have here the movie theater. Guess you could have picked up gas. Well, and nothing was really done with it. Basically, you'd just be able to enter the worlds like that. What was I telling? Testing out weird controls. Whee! Whoop. Donuts. I was testing a new control scheme, but uh, yeah, just didn't feel right. Uh, then the title screen, I imagine there's nothing with it other than it looked cool. Cool. So that was it. It was not finished, but it was worth looking at. And then we have Project Bird, the furthest in development of any of my other games. Um, this was in the works with me and a friend. It was gonna be our collaboration game because we worked on Delirium together. So we were like, what if we work on a game together again, but instead of like Delirium 2, we do Project Bird, which was gonna be the code name in development wasn't Project Bird. I called it Project Bird, but it was called Thunderbird. That was the name because we were originally gonna do. Uh, it was gonna be based off a real legend of a giant bird. Every time it flaps its wings, you hear thunder. But then we were like, we want to do something original. So our idea was alien robots from outer space that eat humans, take their blood, and transform into gas. So that's what you guys heard about in Isolation. That was the exact same story. So this was gonna be our collaboration game, and I hope it works, and I hope I didn't put anything. Okay, I put a security check in place to test if it was a distributed copy. So basically, Project Bird build 503. To know which one it was. I was happy with this title screen because usually my title screens are like my name right there, version, blah, 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 all the detail around. So you have the report bugs. Also, thank you person playing Steam. Me by Kevin. So you had extra settings, full screen, perspective, can reduce lag when up. You can see at the bottom what it does. Okay. And then you have subtitles. Cool. Yeah, it was gonna be that folklore. But we were a little scared to get slapped back on if we didn't do it right. That was also a reason why I wanted to do something original. But yes, the Thunderbird was the original idea. So yeah, the how to play, which I was happy about because I used GIFs to explain all the game systems, and I'll show you how to play. There's nothing extra. And the ding box. Some people might recognize the ding box from Freak Show Anniversary. And the ding box is actually from Freak Show Anniversary. But why is it here? Because the ding box was originally developed for Project Bird, but when it got canceled, I resalvaged the code from Dingbox and I added it into Freak Show Anniversary. Hopefully people enjoyed it because I made the whole thing and I didn't want the thing to be worthless. So the Dingbox was tied into the game because you have a Dingbox console in your in a tree house because the game takes place in a tree house, and the Thunderbird or the robotic space bird that was like terrorizing the town basically messed up your console and caused the Dingbox because the Dingbox has glitches in it, and glitches lead to system error on your Ultra VX chip, and the game console tells you to go get it checked or it's been tampered with, which indicates the bird has effect on technology. And this took place in, I think we established in 2003 or something like that. It was early technology, so we kept it basic. So the game took place in a takes place in a tree house, and basically would play like do you copy. Basically, there would be a kid walking in the forest, and he would be attacked by the bird, and you would have to help him escape the bird by using a map in your treehouse, and you would have to talk on a walkie-talkie, and basically you would have to think, do I want to bring the guy to me? Because then that would lead the bird to you. So you would have to plan out your strategy, be like, go over there, try to push him away from you. Probably get, I don't know, try to get the bird to kill it and leave you alone. It was basically just pick what you want to do and hope. Uh, Wolf of the Forest Wolf. Yeah, there can never be perfect lore. So yeah, let me show you the gameplay. This is all art that I did because it was placeholder. Originally, it was Minecraft screenshots. So basically, you had the ding box. You would see the ding box pop up on TV. You would have controllers on the ground, and you would click to where you want to go. Like this room, poster, sleeping bag, a map, and a bookshelf. You click the bookshelf, and you would have books that you could read. Birds aren't real. Actual conspiracy theory. World of Science Volume 1. I don't know, you could read books. There was one about the Thunderbird, so it would try to turn people the wrong way. Left to Rot, this was I talked about the soul earlier. Uh, Dingbot game rumors, and they basically just tell you where the bugs should be. And basically, you started back to Freak Show, so you leave, you would have the map, like, oh, the guy's over in the burying grounds. So you put a pin there. Okay, he's in the Wolf Woodlands. You can pick up the pins again, take them back. Oh no. So yeah, you would just be like, boop boop. Oh, he's on Maple Street, Elm Street, and then Hummingbird. There. It basically you could just pin wherever you wanted up until a certain point. Like you only have 20 pins, I think. So then you would pick up the ones that you didn't need, and basically it would just be that you would have to lead them on the map. But yeah, so that I was happy with the map, and on top of that, I guess like I added, once you put pins, like it'll show you that it's been pinned. That I didn't remember. That I'm happy about. I details people. It isn't exactly where you place them, but it tells you that like place pins. Yeah, you have to be careful for Freddy. Come here, then you have your walkie-talkie, a lantern, and a window. I think you could look out of it at some point and see stuff, but there's nothing ever done with it. Let me try to press stuff. Yes. For night. Enter. I should always try the down. Okay, this would mean you have a choice to make. The guy would have talked to you on the walkie-talkie, and he would have been like, uh, yeah, like I'm here, I need help. So you'd have to run into this room, and you have to either pick option one or option two. He would give you two options, be like, do I go there or there? So you'd be It'll give you time to be like, ooh, and let me go check. Okay, he's there, there, there. Okay, I made my decision. Here, here, and then option 1. And then that would be it. And if you didn't answer in time, the game would just be like, frick it, and just randomly pick out the 2 options. Well, so honestly, the game could have beat itself if you don't answer anything, but chances that happens over all the decisions probably is very unlikely. Concept. I don't think we can get to this in the normal game. Yeah, the original layout of the house. The title screen looked bad. There's gonna be DLCs to the game, but nothing really happened with that. The earliest version of the map. Details more. And then pin system. The original art room. Still in the game. A lot of the stuff is pretty much how I left it. Credits I was happy about too. Yay. Yeah, it was very short credits. But yeah, nothing ever happened and I'm sad because this game actually had I'm sure it could have made it. Sure it could have. So that's it. I have went through all the games. I have more. I can show you. Thunderbird. Do I have any cons? Wait, let me see if I can find the earliest build of the game where I still used Minecraft. .530. I guess I don't have any. Enough. No, not the build. Guess not, I don't have any of. Okay. So I guess to be it because I got Nestle's show. Those were my games that got canceled, and I hope that was fun. It was an hour and 13 minutes of talking, and everything will be up on YouTube after. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Having out short.
We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. crashing down, and we're building back up again now. Say your heart, say your mind, say all you hide. I won't